After that day, things didn't get better. The fights continued, and the love that once bound them together seemed to be fading fast. They both knew it was only a matter of time before their marriage ended in divorce. It just taught me stress on health and heart issues. The divorce process was grueling. Lawyers got involved, and the battle for custody of the children, assets, and properties began. Mabel and Dan's relatives took sides, and the tension spread beyond their household. Their families were torn apart, with some siding with Mabel and others with Dan. Mabel's mother was devastated. She had always thought of Dan as the perfect son-in-law and couldn't bear the thought of her daughter going through a divorce. Dan's parents, on the other hand, felt Mabel was being unreasonable and that Dan was a good husband who was providing for his family. As the divorce proceedings dragged on, the children suffered the most. They were torn between their love for both parents and felt guilty for having to take sides. They began to act out in school, and their grades started to slip. The financial burden of the divorce was also significant. Lawyer fees mounted, and both parties had to liquidate some of their assets to cover the costs. Mabel had to downsize, moving from the family house to a smaller apartment, while Dan struggled to maintain his lifestyle. The relatives of both Dan and Mabel were also affected. Family gatherings became awkward, and some relationships were strained beyond repair. Mabel's sister stopped talking to Dan's brother, while Dan's mother wouldn't speak to Mabel's father.